What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another episode of Jen Gaga's World. Today I'm going to be doing a virtual Pampered Chef little video for you guys. Okay, so if you're new to my channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button, make sure to hit the notification bell for future notifications of other upcoming videos. The reason I wanted to do this video here today is because I'm actually going to be using my deep covered baker, and this is what it looks like. Now I'm actually hoping to purchase the bigger one so that I can cook family size meals. Now right now I have to split the meals up in two, so it takes a little bit of extra time, but hopefully I can get the bigger one so that I can just do it all at once. The nice thing about this is that you don't have to use the oven. Everything's done in the microwave, and you can literally have a full meal done within like 10, max 15 minutes. Now, you're probably wondering, for those that know me, what's up with your microwave? Why aren't you using the one over the stove? It's out of commission. That's all we're gonna say. So today we're gonna use this microwave here. Shout out to my neighbor who knew I was having issues, and she went ahead and purchased this one. So thank you so much. Shout out to Jill, you know who you are. So before we take that much longer, please make sure, like I said, if you haven't subscribed already, make sure to hit the subscribe button, make sure to hit the like button. Again, make sure to hit the notification bell for future videos, and then we're gonna go ahead and get started. Alright, you guys, so if you're still here, thank you so much for the support and welcome back. What we're doing today is we're going to be cooking using a Pinterest recipe. Thank you, Pinterest. I love Pinterest. So I'm going to take the camera, I'm going to flip it over, and then you're going to see my little setup here, what the recipe is, and then we're going to get going so that we can get dinner cooked because we're hungry. Okay, guys, so real quick, this is the recipe we're going to be doing today. It's called Easy Sour Cream Chicken Recipe. And so that's what it's supposed to look like. And so the ingredients called for 3 to 4 chicken breasts, boneless chicken breasts, 1 cup mozzarella, 1 cup sour cream, a teaspoon dried oregano, and then 3/4 cup Parmesan cheese, teaspoon of dried basil, teaspoon of garlic powder. I'm using garlic salt. Then a half teaspoon of salt, half teaspoon of pepper, and parsley we're just gonna have to skip because I didn't realize I needed that and I did not pick that up at the grocery store today. But this is what I have here. So real quick, this is the RockCrock. That's the garlic salt, don't mind that. But this is actually the RockCrock. This is from Pampered Chef. I just decided to use it so that I can show it off, since this is, after all, a Pampered Chef little virtual video. But you can actually make some bomb nachos on this. You can use this for like your pizza, but the nachos is so cool because you could throw the chips and then all your stuff on top of it and then stick it in the oven and voila. But for today, I just use it as a little tray. So here's the sour cream, here is the mozzarella, here are the spices, and here is the Parmesan. And so the next thing I need to grab is the chicken, and I'm actually gonna put the chicken directly in the bowl. We are not going to put any oil or anything. You don't need to, you could if you want, but because it all cooks so tightly in this stoneware here, this is the stoneware from Pampered Chef, it cooks within its own juices. So you don't have to add any extra oil, any spray, nothing. Watch, you're gonna see. So I'm literally gonna add the chicken directly to this pot. So let me go ahead and grab the chicken. Okay, so we got our chicken in there. All right, you guys, so we got our chicken in here, okay? Then it says we're gonna mix sour cream with 1/2 cup of Parmesan. So I've already gone ahead and taken 1/2 cup of sour cream, or excuse me, the Parmesan from the original little container. None of these plastic containers are Pampered Chef. This is clearly not Pampered Chef, so I still got to step my game up on that. Don't judge me. That's why we're having a party. So we're going to go ahead and mix this. Because it says mix together sour cream with 1/2 cup Parmesan. And then we're going to mix the oregano, basil, garlic, salt, and pepper. So all the spices. And this is where I think that little whisk would come in handy. There's a little whisk that I want to get so I can make like coffee and stuff, but yeah. Okay, so we got that. Now we're gonna mix all of our spices in together. Of course, this is for 3 to 4 chicken breasts. So because I can fit 2 chicken breasts in the small baker at a time, I'm gonna have to do half and half. Now we got that mixed together. So spread the chicken breast in the baking dish, top each with mozzarella cheese. This is the mozzarella. And then it says spread the sour cream over the chicken. So I used half a cup because I'm gonna use the other half cup for the other 2. So we're gonna take half of this mixture. And it says top with remaining Parmesan. But remember, we still have 2 more chicken breasts because I'm using the smaller one. If I had the bigger one, all of this would be going in at once. So I gotta make sure to save half of this. Okay, cheese on cheese on cheese, just how I like it. And then of course it says the cook time will vary depending on the size of the chicken breast. Thicker chicken takes 60 minutes, while smaller ones can take 30 to 45. But guess what? We're using Pampered Chef Deep Covered Baker. So that means we're gonna have dinner within like minutes, okay? So watch this. Microwave. Get the microwave going here. Okay, you guys see that? You guys see? Boom, we got our little baker in here. We're gonna close this up. We're gonna put this on. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it on for 8 minutes first. Oops. And I'm gonna put it in here for 8 minutes just because after 8 minutes, I'm gonna take it out, kind of look it over, poke a little hole and see how raw it looks. And then I'm gonna put it back in for another 4 minutes if it needs that long. Now while that's cooking, we got cooking here, another 7 minutes. Don't judge this. I was not planning the video. Got myself in like my lounge clothes, and then I'm like, as I'm showering, this is the kind of person I am. My mind is racing. I'm like, I can just do a video like right now, and I can share with my friends why I love this thing so much. Like for real, like the spokesperson of any Pampered Chef product, it's gonna be this one. I've used this one the most out of any Pampered Chef product I've ever purchased. Let's see, I have the RockCrock. I have a whole like normal, like a baking dish that goes in the oven. I'm trying to think. Oh, my kids love this. We have this for the ice cream. My kids love it. I love it too because if you put it down like hot water, and because it's metal, the hot will keep it hot, and then you can scoop your ice cream and see how it's that little sharp. It like scoops so well. So my kids love this. And let's see, I had just washed it earlier. So you see it has a little Pampered Chef little logo right there. I don't know if you can see it. Right there, the little chef hat. And let's see, what else do I have Pampered Chef? What I do need, you guys, let me tell you, I need the teaspoon little kit, because let me tell you my struggle. You already saw my struggle with my measuring cups, but let me tell you this struggle. I've bought measuring cups after measuring cups after measuring cups, and they get lost or they get taken off the little ring. So this one I said, do not take it off the ring, right? Well, it hasn't been taken off the ring, but now what's the problem? Look, where's the measuring? See how they're like rubbing off? Do you see that? Don't mind my ratchet nails, you guys. But do you see this? Do you see this? I thought this was a 3/4 cup. That is not 3/4, this is like a half. And then of course the 1 cup. But I'm over here guesstimating. Like, we can't have that when you're trying to follow a recipe. So I really hope I can get the measuring little spoons. I think they're only $10 too. And it has like a little device where you can like move it up and down. So it's like 1 measuring spoon. It's like an all-in-one. So I'm excited about that. I want that. I'm gonna get that. And then there's that ground beef smasher. I'm gonna get that, because I used to have an off-brand one, and I saw one today at Winco. It was only like $7, like a little under $7. But I was like, no, I'm gonna save it save my money and just go with Pampered Chef because I'm gonna order anyways. So I'm gonna get the 15, I think that one's $15, but it'll be worth it. So, all right, we're almost there. You're gonna start hearing explosions happening. That's how you know it's cooking. And be prepared to have an oven mitt because it gets hot. So can you guys see the steam happening? Check it out. If you look closely, look at that. Cooking. And that's only 8 minutes, you guys. Oh, I'm so excited to show you. 10 seconds. And my apologies on the video, the crookedness. All right. All right, you guys, let's see what we got. Look at this. Look at that. Do you see what's happening in front of your eyes right now? Now, yes, a knife here and a fork. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna kind of cut just to see how it looks. It's definitely still raw in the middle. We'll definitely put it in for some more time. But again, this was only 8 minutes, you guys. And look how cooked it already looks. We're gonna put it in there for another 4 minutes. Okay. 4 more minutes and counting. For the sake of time, I'm gonna go ahead and pause this, but we'll come back again. So here we are, we have 1 minute left, and you can see when it spins back around. Oh, that little, look at that steam. It's cooking away. 1 more minute. 12 minutes of baking. Let's go. Let's see. Ooh, look at that. Might need a little bit more time. Like I said, it could be up to 15 minutes. These are pretty thick breast, but let's see. That's where I cut it originally. And if you want it to cook quicker, you can always cut the breast in half, but look at that. Okay, let's look at this one. We're almost there, yep. I don't know if you could see that. Okay, look at this. We're almost there. So I'm gonna give it another 3 more minutes. So it'll be a total of 15 minutes, okay? 3 more minutes. So we started with 8, we did another 4, so that was 12, and then we're doing 3 more, so that'll be 15 minutes. I really want you guys to understand why I love this thing, because if it was just for myself, or if it's just you and your friend or your loved one, and I mean, you can really whip up a nice meal without having to pop it in the oven. And this is why I want the bigger one, because had I had the bigger one, I could have just popped all of them in at once and then be done with it. But for the sake of today's video, and so that you can see the true value of what this is, especially when you're trying to meal prep for yourself, this is like an amazing buy. So we're almost done. Should be ready to go. Oh my goodness, look at that. Perfection. Perfection, look at this. I'm gonna cut it all the way through so that you can see how it's fully cooked. Look at this. Now you tell me this is raw. This is not at all. There's no pink, nothing. And of course you want to be careful, right? Because you don't want to overcook it either, because I've had times where I will overcook and then it gets all like burnt and crisp on the ends and it's like hard. Look at this. 15 minutes, you guys. And if I would have cooked it all the way straight through, then you would have been able to get it done that much quicker, just because, you know, having to pause and you take it out. Look at this. Look at that. And again, no oil, no nothing. I mean, you have enough juices with its own juice, and then of course you have the sour, ooh, that was hot, sour cream and everything else mixed in there. So that's enough oil. You don't need to add anything else to that. So delicious, you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this prepped on a plate. So I actually had already made some mac and cheese earlier. So now I'm gonna go ahead and put this on a plate for my daughter to eat. So now she's been patiently waiting. Look at that. Delicious. And you can actually make this with some rice, broccoli, whatever. I mean, it looks really good. I'm gonna actually cut a little piece. Taste this right here. Hot. You guys, that was really good. So good. Oh my goodness, that was really good. The recipe is delicious, so I'll make sure to link that in the description. But check it out, you guys. 15-minute meal with the mac and cheese. The mac and cheese took longer. This mac and cheese, if it looks really delicious, it's from Costco. You pop it in the oven, it's done within 45 to 60 minutes. And again, I could have popped my chicken in at that point, but you have raw chicken popped in there, 15 minutes, you're done. It's not an Instapot. That's not what this is. The chicken was raw. It was raw, but it was thawed. It wasn't frozen. So we're not saying it'll cook frozen chicken like that. I don't know. I've never tried. But if you have your chicken already thawed from the night before and you're like, all right, come home and make this full-on meal, you could have done that with some rice, your chicken, and you're done. So a little steamed broccoli and you're good. But my husband loves the Costco mac and cheese, and so that's what we're doing today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Again, if you are here watching because you're part of my virtual Pampered Chef party, I will make sure to include the number for this particular deep covered baker in the description down below. But thank you so much for everyone for watching and for the continued support, and it's time to eat.